So, Sat Nam everyone, it's Candace from Soulfire Social. It is a pleasure to be back after some wonderful time rewilding in the jungle. We have a special class for you today to kick off our reconnection. We're now on it through May 7th, so we have classes have been set now for Monday and Friday from 8:30 to 10, and Wednesdays from 7:30 to 8:30. It'll be a slightly shorter, perhaps a slightly gentler class, but I can't really guarantee that. It depends. Depends on you. So let's go ahead and get settled. I think let's just have our hands down on the knees, allowing ourselves to close the eyes, to just tune inwards. As the eyes close, really taking a moment to just kind of gaze inside, tapping into your mood, your energy, and then starting to pay attention to your alignment, feeling your connection, the sits bones down to the earth, fully dropping that pelvic floor, letting it really connect, and feeling into that, sitting all the way down. The hips shift forward, the belly is released, and we raise up through the chest, perhaps rolling the shoulders up and back just to allow yourself to feel into creating spaciousness around the neck, reaching the crown up. And if you haven't already, gently rolling the eyes to the third eye point, perhaps feeling into a little bit of a flutter, tapping into that third eye connection. We're doing 2 kriyas today. The first is to experience God, and it's all about activating the pituitary, and then we shift into the main kriya, which is balancing the hemispheres of the brain and subconscious memory. Let's take a nice long deep inhale here. Great big sigh out. Hands come out in front of you. We feel the palms as they rub together, creating warmth and creating heat. Starting to rub them a little bit more vigorously. Preparing to bring that heat right into the heart center. We take that prayer in, the thumbs connect at the sternum, strong Anjali Mudra. And we prepare to tune in with the Adi Mantra, followed by the Mangala Charm. Let's first take a cleansing breath in through the nose. Another great big sigh out. Let's inhale to tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Sri Gurudeve Name, Adgare Name, Jugadgare Name, Sadgare Name, Sri Gurudeve Name, Adgare Name, Jugadgare Name, Sadgare Name, Sri Gurudeve breath, hold the vibration, allowing yourself to visualize an opening from your heart all the way up to the higher self, to ancient teachings, to divinity. It's a channel. Release the breath, let the elbows drop, open that prayer into a lotus cup. And whatever it is that's been taking your mind from the present moment, be it past, future, worries, concerns, to-dos. Just place them in this cup for safekeeping, plenty of time to address those issues later. But for right here, right now, we want to be fully present in this heart space and connected. So we inhale and we raise our burdens up to the divine. When you feel that your cup has been cleared, that your burdens have been lifted, we turn and we let the palms face out, and as we exhale, we sweep our field. We allow ourselves to really visualize a clearing so that our field is simply an expression of our energy right here, right now. The fingertips will touch the earth. We feel into that support. We let the roots be connected deep down. And then we flip the hands so that the palms are up. And we're going to inhale back up to interlace the fingers over the crown. So inhale up, interlace the fingers, have them above the crown. Make sure the shoulders aren't up, the scapula should be back. We will be blessing ourselves. This little pranayama helps us to build our own healing force, to build the power of the field around us. And we're just going to be breathing in and out our noses as we listen to the Mool mantra. Mentally chanting along as we breathe gently in and out the nose. bring the interlaced hands behind the back of the skull, pushing the elbows out and opening through the heart space. Release the breath and then take a deep inhale and open up as much as you can. Raising the chest, pushing back with the elbows. On the exhale, we're going to bend forward, bringing the elbows together like you're gazing at your navel through the third eye. Curve the back. And let the head really drop. Get the stretch through the back. Then inhale, rise up again. Make this really slow and deliberate. Exhale, curve, bend. Your own pace. Next time you inhale up, stay up and release the legs. Let them come out straight in front of you. Take a deep inhale. Release the head and start to reach up with the arms straight like you're lifting up. And then exhale, bow forward, grabbing the toes if you can or whatever is able at this moment. Once the hands touch, you can bend the elbows, then drop the head towards the knees. Just getting that first stretch. Then we inhale up, and we reach all the way straight, and then just a little bit of a gentle tilt back, engaging the core muscles. Exhale, flow forward. Each time you'll be getting a little more of a stretch, a little deeper. Flow at your own pace. Next time you're up, just reaching straight up. As you exhale, let the left hand drop down to touch the earth. Feeling the palm press into the earth. Take the right hand, pull on the skull, on the left from the left ear. We're going to gaze up, opening the eyes. Looking all the way up into the corner as high as you can and breathing in and out. Release. You can close the eyes again as you bring the right hand down to the right side. Allow yourself to just release any tension in the neck there. And then we're going to take the left hand up and over, gently pulling the skull to the left as we stretch the neck, and then we open the eyes and we gaze up with open eyes. Breathing here. Opportunity to relax and refresh that nervous system. those eyes, both hands on the earth. Bring your focus now to that third eye point. And I just want you for a moment to visualize that there's beautiful energy coming in through that moon center at the back of the skull. That energy which comes in through the back flows through the pineal and the pituitary, activating our ability to tune into our intuition through the third eye, which is the gaze out through the brow point. So just for a moment as you're breathing, follow that flow of energy in through the back, through that little pine cone, pineal in the center of the brain, pituitary, out the third eye. And then I want you, as you're feeling into that, to roll your tongue if you can, or just stick the tongue out, and just for 30 seconds, do a breath of fire through that rolled tongue. Bring the tongue in on an inhale. Hold the breath for a moment, really focusing on that third eye point. And then a gentle exhale through the nose. The 4 postures we are doing to experience God and divinity will be with that rolled tongue breath of fire, with the mantra inside, Waheguru. And so we'll be mentally chanting Waheguru, bliss now, calling for the transformation from darkness to light. If that breath is too much for you, stick your tongue out and just breathe over the tongue, or just do regular long deep breathing. But if you can, it's with the rolled tongue breath of fire. It's a pretty big posture to come into first. The request is to come into a half wheel. Obviously that's pretty aggressive this early in the morning. You can also come into a back platform, or if you would like, you can come up and lift the pelvis. But go ahead and find what works for you. I'm going to do a platform here because we really do, if you can, get that openness through the chest, opening up through the throat chakra as well. We're going to go there. So find what works for you. Roll the tongue. Begin a breath of fire. We have 2 minutes in each posture. You're mentally chanting Waheguru. You're already 1 minute in. Your navel should be pumping just gently. Perfected as you're breathing. And inhale through the nose. Hold the breath. First pull of Mula Bandha, squeezing up, squeezing in that root love. Pull the navel back. gaze, third eye, lighting up and activating the pituitary, Waheguru. When you release, make it slow and controlled, be very gentle with yourself. Perhaps just allowing yourself to sit up straight for just a moment, whatever posture that comes into, cross-legged or straight, just sit for a moment. Breathing, taking it in. Allowing yourself to integrate the effects of that posture. Let's take a nice deep inhale here. Hold the breath as we gaze at the third eye. Extra sip, rounded lips. Great big sigh. Allow yourself to gently let yourself come down onto the back. We're going to be coming into a slightly altered version of a shoulder stand. So raise your legs up 90 degrees or maybe kind of kick up the hands. Let's see if I can show you this. My shirt not falling over my head. So if this is our traditional shoulder stand, what we are doing is putting our elbows far back and we're making an angle. All of the weight goes on our elbows and we try and hold this posture here. Obviously, how much you tilt will have a lot to do with that strength of your core. But right here, 2 minutes holding, breathing that breath of fire through rounded lips. If you need, if that's too much for you this early, go ahead and just put a bolster under you here. Give yourself a slight lift and do the legs out here, okay? That's just fine. 2 minutes. Oh, sorry. Need our Waheguru. Go ahead and breathe. Breath of fire, rounded lips. All the weight on those upper arms and elbows. Make sure the tongue is out. One leg at a time in the angle. Mentally chanting Waheguru. Make sure it's in there and the eye focus is third eye. hands below the knees and just rock from side to side for a moment. I'll tell you where we're going to be going so you don't have to open the eyes. We're going to be rocking ourselves up to sitting with the legs spread wide. So let's go ahead and start to rock and roll up the spine. 2 or 3. Finding yourself sitting up straight, legs out. And the hands come to meet the toes. If you can, peace fingers around the big toes, pressing into them. If not, grab your ankles or your shins. But if you can, even if you have to bend the knees a little bit, try and get to those toes this morning. The tongue is rolled again with the breath of fire through that Satali tongue roll. The tongue is out. And we just start to flow down and up with our breath of fire. Mentally chanting Waheguru. More seconds. Let's inhale as we're up. Hold the breath, squeeze, Mula Bandha, press into the toes, try and straighten those legs. Navel is pulled back, gentle smile on the face, gazing out the third eye here. Slowly, as you're still squeezing and holding, start to fold forward. Letting the head drop, and just hold as long as you can. Slowly let go of the toes, and you're just going to roll yourself back onto your back into corpse pose. No need to open the eyes. Keep the face gentle. Keep the focus on the third eye. How beautiful. Just gazing. Waheguru. Breathing through the nose. 1, 2, 2, 10 times. Inhale, hold the breath for 20 seconds, and exhale all through the nose. So it's in, hold for 20, exhale, in, hold for 20, 10 times. I'll check back in with you in a moment. us online, will you raise your hand in the air if you're finished? When you finish, just so I know. Beautiful, Anushka. Okay, perfect. So, we take this energy and this connection, and we bring our knees to the chest on the next inhale. And we begin to just rock up and down, keeping the eyes closed. Just rocking up. You don't need to cross the legs even. Just have them in front of you and start to shake the body. Just shake the arms, shake the head, shake the body. Whatever you need to do, keeping the eye firmly on the third eye, just very, very much expressing and shaking the energy around. Yes, beautiful. And then do come into easy pose. Hands in Gyan Mudra. Again, feeling into the energy coming in through the moon center, feminine receptacle of the third eye, pituitary pineal. Gazing out the third eye. And 30 seconds of breath of fire with the rolled tongue. Breath, squeeze very intentionally Mula Bandha, anus, perineum, sex organs up, navel up, Kundalini energy rising all the way up. Take your tongue, press it to the roof of the mouth. Release breath, lock, belly, tongue. We transition into our second kriya, hemisphere adjustment and subconscious memory elimination. I'm just listening to the words, the description, and connecting with these sides of the brain. The brain has two hemispheres, the left and the right. These two sides must coordinate their activities at the same time to supplement and complement one another. There is a third area, the memory area, which also must coordinate with the hemispheres of the brain. If the coordination between the three is lacking, it can make us frustrated. It can bring us into a state of dissonance. The coordination of the action of the brain helps us to face and stay neutral in challenging times. This coordination is the best friend we can have. It says you may be the most genius person, intelligent, aware, competent, and honest. The whole package might be perfect. But if the personality through the memory does not reflect the direction in the coordination of the brain hemispheres, you will not act in your fullest consciousness as your fullest self. That is how important the interaction is, to act in full consciousness and to come into the fullness of self. So we come onto our hands and knees. There's 5 postures. And you come into a cow. So your belly is out, your pelvis is tilted back, and the head is going to be up. Now, I just want you to notice when I lift my left hand up, I'm going to lift it like here, so if my right hand's coming up, it's like this. Now, the left hand comes up and the right foot comes up, but you do not lift the knee. So it's a this, 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 this. Now, the one thing that it says is that we're meant to recite and sing something by memory. And I think all of you, I know certainly on this call, are familiar with the Govinde Mukande. And so that's what we're going to be. You can mentally chant it. I'm okay if you want to verbally chant it. We are here for a little time, and you're coordinating and you're singing. Actually, you need to sing it out loud. Sorry, you must sing it out loud. And if you don't know it, you'll have it by memory by the end. So let's begin. See if you can lift up through the throat chakra. Remember, it's a cow. Mukande, udare, apare, hayam, karyam, nirname, apande, Govinde, Mukande, udare, apare, haryam, karyam, nirname. Find a flow. Eye focus, third eye, no tension in the jaw. Govinde, Mukande, udare, apare, haryam, karyam, nirname, agame, Govinde, Mukande, udare. If you don't feel it, you have to pull your elbows all the way back. Your feet just lift up if you want. Here, yeah. Hayam. Try and keep the openness through the throat chakra. Nirname, akame, Govinde. Balancing the hemispheres with the movement, working on the subconscious with the memory. You got this. Akame, look at that. Haryam, karyam, nirname, akame, Govinde, Mukande, udare, apare, haryam, karyam, nirname, akame, Govinde, Mukande, udare, apare, haryam, karyam, nirname, akame, Govinde, Mukande, udare, apare. Check your posture. Haryam, karyam, nirname, akame, Govinde, Mukande. You sing whichever version you like. Apare, karyam, 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 nirname, akame, Karyam, Nirname, Akame. And 15 seconds left. Perfected. Sing it. Those big toes together, so when you exhale, you can drop back into that child's pose. Release the breath, the belly, the lock. Let's let that third eye drop down to the earth. Reach the arms out. Let go. 3 long, deep breaths here, just filling up, fully expanding through the back body, letting go, releasing down to the earth. After your third breath, keep the eyes closed. You just find your way onto your back. Legs out straight. Take 30 seconds in a corpse pose, gazing out the third eye. Now the next posture is going to just be a breath and a movement where if we bring our right knee into the chest, we grab it as it comes in and we pull it to our chest. That's our inhale. I want you to really feel it. I want you to pull it like towards your breast, towards the outside of the chest, getting as much of a stretch as you can. Inhale. Exhale, you release it. And at the same time that right leg is straightening, you bring the left in, you grab it. And then as you're pulling it in, the right leg goes straight out and you do drop it down. But you get that inhale here. So exhale, then it shifts to an inhale. And the inhale is when you really stretch it up and down. Then you exhale, release. Then change to an inhale. And continue, just with that beautiful breath. And sorry, I did say you could drop that straight leg. You can't. You're supposed to keep it 4 inches off the earth. So never touching that leg down. And you're going slow the first 30 seconds with the in and out breath, and then we're going to switch to one breath at a time. One will be an inhale, one will be an exhale. Just take it slow at first. Speed it up so it's an inhale, 1 in, 1 out. Exhale, 1 in, 1 out. Make those breaths super long, those you get all the way in, all the way out. And those knees come all the way in and they stretch all the way out. Satnam. Enjoy. Satnam. I am. Every movement, every breath, all the way in, all the way out with those legs. And let's bring both knees in. Inhale. Hold the breath, squeeze Mula Bandha, pull the navel back. It's almost like you're lifting up the pelvis off the earth by pulling the knees all the way to the chest. Squeeze and hold. Making sure the face is still gentle. Eye focus is still at the third eye. Hold, hold, hold. And then slow release. You can let the legs rise up 90 degrees. Take the hands, let them come under the buttocks. Now, we're going to take the first minute and we're just crisscrossing the legs. We are here for some time, so I want you to find your comfort, find your flow. After a minute, well, I'll tell you what we'll do in a minute. You just find your flow, crisscross. Quite a bit of time. So what's going to happen is you are going to start whispering to yourself, talking to yourself about any point of judgment, anything you need to clear out of your self-conscious, anything, old memories that you need to release, anything that's holding you back, old stories, anything you want to come into awareness on as you're moving these legs, when we turn the music up, we just start talking to ourselves. We start clearing and rectifying and eliminating anything that's stuck in that subconscious that needs to be free, giving us more space for our connection. And it has to be spoken out loud, you can just subtly clearing it out with your voice. Going, keep talking, keep clearing. Whatever conversations you need to have with yourself, let them shift and flow. This is your time. We're halfway there. yes, this is so long, it takes 2 songs. Keep on flowing. Keep on chatting. See what you have to learn today. Slowly bringing the legs up to that 90 degrees. Taking the hands and placing them just at the upper part of the thighs, just below the knees, the lower part of the thighs really. Just holding them there. We just did that for 11 minutes, clearing the subconscious memory while balancing the brain. So Relaxing the face, focusing on the third eye point. Let's take that deep inhale. Hold it, squeeze, Mula Bandha. Kundalini energy, that Shakti, creative and destructive. Bringing it up to break through those blocks, destroying that which is keeping us back, but lighting up and bringing us into our highest state of flow and expression. So pull it up, hold it, gaze up to the heavens while you do it through that third eye point. When we exhale, we're going to use some momentum to sit up. Legs are out, hands come to the lower back. The elbows are out, and you're just going to plant your sit bones on the earth, sitting up straight, and you just tilt yourself back a little bit, as much as you can, holding the core, and we breathe. The chin is tilted down gently, Jalandhara Bandha, and you breathe. If you need a bolster and you use that, do not rest your weight on your hands or your arms. Strengths and know your weaknesses. Between the strengths and the weaknesses is you. One more minute. Exhale, slowly let yourself roll down. And for the next 2 minutes, we're simply calling out the names of people we love. Loud and proud, and we just call them out. Kathy, Christy, Bill, Gammy, Todd, Cameron, Elena, Karen, Diane, Leslie, Tracy, Greg, Karen, Bobby, Elena, your chest. Rock from side to side. And please don't open the eyes. Just stay with me. We're going to rock up into an easy pose with our hands in Gyan Mudra. If you need to shift a bolster underneath of you, do so. But otherwise, just come up sitting. Actually, the hands are down on the knees in this posture, not in Gyan Mudra. So just let the hands relax gently over the knees. The elbows can be bent. And Laya Yoga. We do this now to create the perfect state of flow around us, within us. And just a reminder, a little bit different than the long ek onkar. For ek, you pull in your navel here, and it's ek onkara. And on the is when you pull in the diaphragm. So it's more of a diaphragm and navel exercise. So on ek, pull in the navel, onkara, pull up the diaphragm, satanama, pull up the diaphragm, siriwa, pull up the diaphragm, and on hey guru, you let everything relax, the diaphragm and the belly. There's not a worry about pulling up on Mula Bandha, and you are activating and raising the energy from the root to the crown and all around. Just listen for a round, perhaps. Find the rhythm. Ek Onkara Satanama Sirivaha Hey Guru 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 brain, finding the balance of the flow, internal and external, finding the connection from the heart to the third eye, to the divine, finding that sense of balance. And for me, that experiencing God is that feeling of union, being in that space of connection and flow, that human and divine, the internal expression, the external, balancing our strengths and weaknesses, our humanity and our divinity. So ground your roots down and feel into your being, feel into your human form, touch your knees, reach your crown up. And then bring your hands onto your heart and feel your heart. Feel your heart space. And feel a beautiful vibration you create when you chant the long time sun in Satnam. In whatever manner feels right to you today. Take a nice long deep inhale, bring your prayer up towards the heavens, holding the breath. May all beings know peace. May all yoga practice contribute to the well-being of all. As we exhale, we bring our prayer down through the chakras. Peace to all, light to all, truth to all, and love to all. Bow down, giving thanks to Mother Earth and Father Sky, blessing you and blessing your prayers. We rise up and we greet one another in our highest truth with our Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. I don't know that I'm ready to speak, So I'm going to close this one. Thank you. It's so good to see Erin and Anushka again. And we'll be back at 7:30 on Wednesday. So we'll catch up maybe after that one. Okay. Satnam.